I always thought my cat, Whiskers, had a peculiar habit of staring into empty corners of my apartment. I joke about him seeing ghosts, laughing it off as one of those quirky cat things. But one evening, I noticed something that made my blood run cold. Whiskers was fixated on a spot in the corner of my living room, eyes wide, fur standing on end. As I squinted into the shadows, I swore I saw a flicker of movement, a shadowy figure that seemed to shift just beyond the reach of the lamplight. Curiosity piqued, I decided to investigate. I stepped closer, feeling the air grow colder, an unnatural chill that seeped into my bones. My heart raced, but I tried to rationalize it. Maybe it was a draft, or perhaps my mind was playing tricks. Yet, Whiskers' unblinking gaze and low growl said otherwise. I hesitated, then reached out toward the darkness, half expecting to feel nothing. Instead, my fingers brushed against something cold and solid, a sensation that sent a shiver down my spine. The figure seemed to pulse with a life of its own, retreating into the shadows as I stumbled back in shock. In the following days, the presence grew stronger. I could feel its eyes on me, a constant prickling at the back of my neck. Whiskers became my constant companion, never leaving my side, his eyes tracking the unseen entity as it moved about the apartment. I tried everything, sage, salt, even calling a medium, but nothing seemed to rid us of the specter. It was as if the entity was feeding off our fear, growing bolder with each passing day. I began to see it more clearly, a tall, gaunt figure with hollow eyes that seemed to pierce through the veil of reality. The final confrontation came one stormy night. Lightning flashed, illuminating the room, and there it stood, fully formed, in the corner where Whiskers first noticed it. The figure's eyes locked with mine, and I felt a wave of despair crash over me. It whispered in a voice that echoed through my mind, promising to never leave. Whiskers let out a terrifying hiss, launching himself at the shadow. In that moment of distraction, I grabbed the heaviest book I could find and swung it with all my might. The figure dissipated into a cloud of darkness, leaving behind only a whisper of cold air. Whiskers and I were alone again. But I knew it was only a matter of time before it returned.